The UFC is removing marijuana from its list of illegal substances that they test for.
Dude.
So moving forward, marijuana will no longer be considered like a violation in the UFC.
But we've already talked about this. That shouldn't be a violation for any
sport, of course,
any physical.
But we've talked about this in the NFL. Like they were changing the rules for the NFL, but now in the UFC, like they just like don't care anymore, which is cool.
They shouldn't.
I agree. Which means that John Jones coming back is like likely not going to be.
With.
Oh shit!
It's over with.
I literally just remembered.
It's over.
Speaking of marijuana violations, I don't know. I don't think it's in regards to this, but after being reinstated, Josh Gordon has once again been suspended indefinitely. I didn't look into the details. I'm assuming it's PED related, but it's always been weed before, and they don't care about weed anymore. So I don't know why he's been resuspended, but there's something going on there. So. I don't know.
So I'm gonna be honest.
Seattle was eliminated in the first round anyway, so who fucking cares?
I care. Because if they're gonna talk that shit about Josh Gordon on some PEDs, let's look into people like DK Metcalf and shit like that. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I mean, they all get tested the same way.
I mean, look, bro.
Well, if you're in the protocol,
man,
you do literally get tested 6 times more than the regular dudes.
They get tested, but like not. I don't think it's the same severity of certain people. I feel like Josh Gordon
that's
gets.
That's not true.
So you're telling me right now, Josh Gordon, the way he gets tested is the same as other receivers.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that once you're in the protocol, like if you get dinged, then like it's extremely intense. The reason why I know this is because
this question.
I've heard ex-players talk about what it's like to be in the protocol, bruh. They need to know where you're at all times, and they'll hit you up at 3 a.m. for a piss test, bro.
That's why I'm asking you this question.
Nuts.
So other players are getting the same treatment as Josh Gordon.
Yes.
Is basically what you're saying.
Until you're in the protocol, yes. Until you're in the protocol.
But if
so as long as he passes all of his initial tests, then he'll be treated exactly the same as any other wide receiver.
Well, if other players already passed the test, they're not getting the same protocol that Josh Gordon is getting.
No, they're all getting the same protocol. The only difference is whether, like, if you fail a test and you get suspended for like X amount of time, from that point forward, it's for like X amount of time you're under the substance of abuse.
I don't feel like nobody's getting tested the way Josh Gordon is getting tested. And I'm just going to be the real guy to come out and say that.
Are you implying that that DK Metcalf is on PEDs?
I am not. But what I will say,
it sure sounds like you are.
He is a fucking monster of a beast.
You're right.
And
I think he's genetically gifted.
Man, we said the same thing about Josh until they start fucking testing him.
But he's never been pinged for PEDs, though. He's only been pinged for marijuana.
Okay, so I mean...
And he literally used to take shots of Listerine before he'd go out because it was alcohol.
I'll tell you this: if something comes out on any other players that are similar to the way he plays good,
like who, Mike Evans?
I mean, look, I'm not gonna say nothing, right? I'm gonna keep my piece to myself.